கீழே இறங்க முடியாது. கீழே இறங்க முடியாது. ஓகேவா? ஃபோக்கஸ் வை. ஓகேல? ஓகேவாண்ணா? இப்போ மாதிரி ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணுங்க. சரி. सर खाली रहते
Good morning, distinguished guests, respected faculty, and all the participants. With the blessings of our founder, former chairman, Thiridi Sudarsanam, Thiridi Duraisamy chairman, Thiridi Parandaman vice chairman, Thiridi Dasarathan secretary, Thiru S. Amarnath, treasurer correspondent, Thiru S. Gopinath, joint secretary, Thirumadi D. Saraswati, director Sudarshanam Vidyacharam, Dr. S. Aravind, director SA College of Arts and Science, Thiridi Sabarinath, director SA College, Thirupi Venkatesh Raja, correspondent, SA College of Arts and Science, and Sudarshanam Vidyacharam. We are gathered here for an third international conference on advances in artificial intelligence and machine learning in big data processing 2026, organized by Department of CSE, SA Engineering College in association with Springner.
SA Engineering College, an autonomous institution, was established by Dharmanaidu Educational and Charitable Trust. SA Engineering College is approved by AAICTE and affiliated to Anna University, Chennai. Our college offers undergraduate courses like BTech Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, BE Civil Engineering, BTech Computer Science and Business Systems, BE Computer Science and Engineering, BE CSE Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, BE CSE Cyber Security, BE Electronics and Communication Engineering, BE Electronics Engineering, VLSI Design and Technology, BE Electrical and Electronics Engineering, BTech Information Technology, BE Mechanical Engineering. Postgraduate courses like MBA, Master of Business Administration, MCA, Master of Computer Application, ME CAD CAM, ME Communication Systems, ME Computer Science and Engineering, ME Embedded System Technologies, and also PhD courses.
Let's begin our event by bringing in a sense of serenity and togetherness with the Tamil Thai Valtu. I kindly request everyone to rise from your seat as we pay homage to our beloved Tamil Thai.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் மதனமென நிகழ்வரத கண்டமிதில் எக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு இறை முதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல்
for excellence in all our endeavors. I now invite all the dignitaries on the dais to come forward and do the honoring of lighting the ceremonial lamp. The light of the lamp guides us to the challenges ahead and inspire us to strive for excellence in all our endeavors. I now invite all the dignitaries on the dais to come forward and do the honor of lighting the ceremonial lamp. Now let's officially start this enlightening event by welcoming everyone. I request Dr. R. Geeta Ma'am, Head of CSE Department, to address the gathering.
So good morning to everyone. As a convener of the 3rd International Conference, Advances in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning and Big Data Processing, I take privilege in welcoming you all to this wonderful conference. So recent developments in the field of artificial intelligence are transforming the world at an unprecedented pace. Recently, the India AI Summit held in New Delhi during 16 to 20 February 2026 highlighted the global commitment towards responsible, ethical and human-centric AI development, which focused on adding 20,000 additional GPUs over the already existing 38,000 GPUs under the India AI mission. They focus that Summit focuses on the sovereign AI, meaning that AI systems trained on Indian data sets and languages and new large language models from Sarvam.ai. So India has set a Guinness World Record with more than 250,000 pledges for responsible AI use within 24 hours during this summit. So from healthcare diagnostics to intelligent education systems, AI-driven innovations are reshaping the global technological landscape. So these rapid advancements highlight the importance for conducting this conference in collaboration with Springer Scopus Indexed CCIS series, the 3rd International Conference. So with this note, I take privilege to extend my heartfelt welcome to our respected chief guest, Sri Alagiri Srinivasan, Chief Operating Officer, Cellcom Solutions Global Private Limited, DLF, Chennai. We are honored by your presence and deeply appreciate your willingness to share your insights and experience with our academic community. Welcome you, sir. I warmly welcome our distinguished keynote speaker, Sri S. Rajaraman, Product Manager at Ravinova, Chennai. Your expertise and professional experience will undoubtedly inspire our participants and enrich the discussions of this conference. Welcome, sir. I extend my respectful welcome to our esteemed correspondent and treasurer through S. Abarnath sir, whose constant encouragement, visionary leadership and unwavering support play a vital role in promoting academic excellence and research activities in our institution. Welcome, sir. And with immense pleasure, I welcome Dr. Lakshmi, a young researcher who is here to motivate the participants. I also extend a warm welcome to our respected advisor, Dr. S. Salivahanan, whose guidance and encouragement continue to inspire us in strengthening our academic and research initiatives. So it's also a privilege to thank our conference editorial board members, international members, Dr. Nuhu Nojak Dawo, professor from the Department of CSE, Sejong University, Seoul, South Korea, and Dr. Noor Zaman Jahanji, senior professor from the School of Computer Science, Taylor University, Malaysia. So they will be in online to wish all the participants after the inauguration. So I would like to extend a special welcome to all the authors and researchers who have submitted their valuable research papers to this conference. And I extend a warm welcome to all the heads of the departments from various departments. Before I conclude, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to all the faculty members, technical staff, conference coordinators, organizing committee members, reviewers, and the entire team who worked with great dedication and commitment in planning and organizing this international conference. I also thank our student volunteers whose enthusiastic support has contributed significantly to the success of this event. Once again, I warmly welcome everyone. Thank you.
Thank you for the warm welcome, ma'am. To kick things off, we are excited to introduce the heart and soul of today's event. The theme that will guide us through this wonderful journey of learning, networking, and innovation. It is now my honor to welcome Dr. V. Kaliraj, Associate Professor, CSE Department, who will be sharing the theme of our conference.
Welcome to another present here. I'm Dr. Kaliraj. This is third international conference on advances in artificial intelligence and machine learning in big data processing. AAIMB 2026 is organized by the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, SA Engineering College. The conference serves as a premier international platform for academicians, researchers, industry experts, PG and UG scholars to exchange the knowledge, ideas, present innovative research funding, and discuss emerging trends in the field of artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and big data processing. AAIMB 2026 aims to foster interdisciplinary collaboration and promote cutting-edge research addressing real-world challenges through intelligent-driven solutions. The conference themes emphasize recent advancement in artificial intelligence and machine learning techniques, scalable and big data processing, intelligent and computing system, predictive analytics, AI automation, and generative AI. For AAIMB 2026, a total number of 440 research articles were received from globally like USA, Malaysia, and Ireland, and pan-India level. We are received through Microsoft Conference CMT login, and we were carefully assigned to expert reviewer. The review process followed by rigorous double-blinded peer review system ensuring fairness, transparency, academic integrity. Each submission was evaluated based on scope of the conference, novelty and originality of the research contribution, technical soundness, methodological. The overwhelming response reflects the growing global interest in AI-driven technologies and big data innovations. This third international conference is built upon the strong foundation laid by previous international conference AAIMB 2023 and AAIMB 2024. In the first international conference on AAIMB 2023, 51 articles were published in Scopus Index. The second international conference on AAIMB 2024, 59 papers were published in CCIS book series Scopus Index. This third international conference on AAIMB 2026 continues its commitment to academic excellence, research innovation, and global collaboration, providing a vibrant forum to explore the transformative technologies shaping the future of the intelligence system and big data analytics. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for sharing the conference theme. Behind every successful initiative stands a mentor who guides, supports, and inspires. Today we are fortunate to have our respected advisor, Dr. S. Salivahanan, whose wisdom and encouragement have been a constant source of strength to us. With a great respect and pleasure, I invite Advisor Sir to deliver the felicitation address and share his valuable perspective with us.
Distinguished Chief Guest, Keynote Speaker, respected Board of Trustees, Treasurer and Correspondent, Through S. Amarnath, Dr. Lakshmi, Researcher, Principal, Organizing Committee members, esteemed speakers and delegates, HODs, faculty members and my dear students. Good morning to one and all present here. It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming you all to this international conference on advances in artificial intelligence and machine learning in big data processing, organized by the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. At the outset, I warmly welcome and sincerely thank our chief guest, keynote speakers, and distinguished delegates from academia and industry. Their presence adds immense value to this conference and inspires our students and faculty alike. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, and big data are transforming the world at an unprecedented pace. From healthcare and finance to education and smart cities, these technologies are redefining how we live, work, and solve complex problems. The integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning with big data processing has opened new avenues for innovation, predictive analysis, automation, and intelligent decision making. This conference serves as a vital platform for researchers, academicians, industry experts, and students to share knowledge, present innovative ideas, and explore emerging trends. Such scholarly gathering strengthen research culture, promote collaboration, and encourage meaningful academic exchange. I wholeheartedly appreciate the efforts of the head of the department, Dr. Geeta, the other faculty members, organizing committee members, and student volunteers for organizing this mega event. I urge students and research scholars to use this opportunity and engage actively in discussions, interact with the experts, and let this conference ignite their passion for research and innovation. As we advance in AI and machine learning, let us also remember the importance of ethical practices, responsible data usage, and technology that benefits society at large. I once again felicitate the organizers and extend my best wishes for the grand success of this conference. I hope it will lead to fruitful discussions, valuable collaborations, and impactful research outcomes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful and motivating address. Your words have truly enriched this occasion and strengthened our enthusiasm to move forward with greater dedication. With immense respect, I welcome Dr. Lakshmi ma'am, whose guidance and expertise continue to inspire many. We are honored to have you deliver this special address.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Lakshmi Sabrina. I'm truly happy to be here in AAIMB 2026 and to be the part of such inspiring academic gathering. And congratulations to the Department of Computer Science and all the best to all the participants. With artificial intelligence and machine learning shaping so much of our world today, it is exciting to listen, learn, and sharing the ideas with you all Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. We are truly honored to have our correspondent with us today, whose contributions and expertise have greatly enriched our college. It is now my privilege to invite our correspondent, Mr. S. Amarnath, who will be delivering our special address to set the tone for the next phase of our discussion. Welcome, sir.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். Respected chief guest and the dignitaries on this dais, faculty members of this college, students and the participants in this conference. Thank you all for making this event a successful event. At this day, I am immensely happy to be a part of this program. I'll just try to share a few insights which I have experienced in this machine learning and artificial intelligence and all. I'm not a professional engineer, but I'd like to share a few thoughts of mine. However strong you are in your machine learning concepts, or however strong you are in your analyzing big data and all, try to understand the core of your subject, of the subject in which the data is there or the machine learning concept is to be applied. Unless you all understand the core of the subject, for example, if someone wants to apply artificial intelligence or machine learning concepts in automobile engineering, try to understand how the engineering is being applied in automobile engineering. If you want to do something in marketing, try to understand the marketing concepts before applying your machine learning concepts on it. If you are trying to do something with electronics, try to understand where the electronic concepts are being applied for what purpose, how it is used, what kind of technology is being used inside. Only when you are strong on that, you will be able to apply these machine learning concepts or artificial engineering concepts to your advancements. That's what I would like to share with you. But I'm happy that many students have come forward to present their research activities. I wish you all a good success, and I request more students to come forward to present more papers in this. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging and enlightening words. Your guidance and steadfast approach inspire us to aim higher and work with renewed determination. I now request Dr. Amita, Professor, CSE Department, to deliver an introductory speech on the chief guest. Welcome, ma'am.
A very pleasant morning to everyone. It's my proud privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Sri Alagiri Srinivasan sir, Chief Operating Officer of Silicon Solution Global Private Limited, for 3rd International Conference on Advance in AI and Machine Learning in Big Data Processing. Mr. Sri Alagiri Srinivasan sir, Chief Operating Officer of Silicon Solution, is a global leader with 25 years of rich and experience in IT industry. Throughout his distinguished career, he has constantly demonstrated excellence in consumer value creation and leadership. His expertise, software development, research development, IT operation, system integrations, service and product engineer. At Silicon Solution Global, he leads several critical business functions including business operation, delivery excellence, technology practice, recruitment and human resources. His leadership combines innovation, operation excellence and people-centric growth, quality that have essential today rapid evolving digital ecosystem driven by AI and big data. Prior his current role, Sri Alagiri held multiple senior leadership positions across the IT industry in areas such as delivery excellence, operations, account management, and consumer success. His extends international exports across various countries, the America, APAC and EMEAC regions has provided him variable global perspective on technology transfer and expertise innovations. Academically, he holds a master degree in international business from Anna University and bachelor degree in computer science engineering from Coimbatore Institute of Technology. His strong academic foundation combined with industrial expertise make him inspired leader and role model for aspiring technologists and researchers. Where artificial intelligence and machine learning are redefined industry and reshaping in future of big data processing. We are indeed honored to have visionary leader like Sri Alagiri Srinivasan among to us today. On behalf of management, principal, faculty and student of SCA Engineering College, it is great pleasure to extend warm heartfelt welcome you, sir. We are truly privileged to be present and eagerly look forward your valuable insight. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Mr. Balakrishnan, sir, Associate Professor of CSE Department, to deliver an introductory speech on the guest of honor. Welcome, sir.
Good morning to one and all present here. Now it's my proud privilege to introduce our esteemed guest of honor and our alumni, Mr. Rajaram Swaminathan. Rajaram Swaminathan is a product leader and AI strategist with over a decade of experience in product management, building enterprise technology platforms across industries like EdTech, energy, logistics, PropTech and SaaS. He currently focuses on AI product management, leading the development of agentic AI solutions at Revinova that leverage large language models to automate knowledge discovery, decision making, and operational workflow for enterprises. Throughout his career, Mr. Rajaraman has worked with global organizations such as Accenture, Standard Chartered, McKinsey and Company, and Mr. Group of Companies, contributing to digital transformation initiatives, enterprise product development, and large-scale technology solutions. At Revinova, he is spearheading the creation of AI-powered agents focusing on intelligent automation for industries such as property management, retail, learning enablement, and enterprise operations. His work centers on building scalable AI systems that combine large language models, knowledge systems, and enterprise integrations to solve real-world business challenges. Beyond industry relationship, Mr. Rajaraman actively contributes to academia and technology community by mentoring students, delivering guest lectures, and speaking at technology forums on topics such as artificial intelligence, agentic AI systems, AI product innovations, and the future of intelligent software. On behalf of our entire institution, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to you for taking out of your busy schedule to be with us today, and also we wish you continued success in all your future endeavors and look forward to more opportunities to learn from you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As a symbol of regret for the invaluable support and wisdom, I request our correspondent, sir, to honor the guest, Sri Alagiri Srinivasan, sir. I request our esteemed advisor, sir, to honor the guest, Sri S. Rajaraman, sir. I request our advisor to kindly honor the respected correspondent, sir. We are proud to present these proceedings as a valuable resource for those seeking deeper insights into the topics discussed and the innovation explored during this conference. To mark this moment, I would like to invite all the dignitaries to kindly come forward and officially release the conference proceedings. Now I request Head of Department of CSE, Dr. V. Neeta ma'am, to honor Dr. Lakshmi ma'am. Thank you everyone for this important moment. It is with a deep gratitude and appreciation that we extend our heartfelt thanks to our guests for graciously accepting our invitation to join us today. Without further ado, I would like to invite Sri Alagiri Srinivasan sir to stage to share his insights, wisdom and perspectives with us.
Morning everyone. Am I audible? Yes. Thank you. It's a very silent hall, right? I was able to count everyone, how many seats are there. I was asking, the sir was next to me and I was saying it's 100. So I was able to see 110 people over here, right? So it's a pleasure for me to be in front of you. First of all, thanks for actually inviting me to this conference. Delegates who are on the dais as well as off the dais, participants, scholars, scientists, warm welcome to one of everyone here, right? So it's a great conference. This is the third version of the international conference is what I was told, right? So continuing on culture for multiple years, that itself is a big milestone. So I'm very happy to be part of this conference, and that too we are going to discuss about how AAL and AI and ML are going to be impacting the entire industry, as well as how it is going to be doing with the help of big data processing. I'm very honored to be here. So it's a big honor for me to be in front of all the delegates, scholars and scientists. And when Mr. Muthukumar came to invite me in my office, I was actually asking about this conference. and also about who are the participants who are going to be here in this conference. So he was mentioning about the scholars and the PhD scholars, basically, all the scientists and foreign delegates who are going to be part of this. And now with AI in place, I analyzed that information, whatever he gave me. I processed it, and then I took a firm decision. And the decision was not to talk about anything on AI. Because I'm not an expert in front of the delegates who are here to talk about the technicality of AI. Right? So if I have to do that, then I have to switch seats with you. So the team has to be here and I have to be there. Right? That is what I decided. So what I did, basically I thought maybe I'm representing the IT industry. Right? I come from the industry. I am able to see the academic world in front of me. Yeah, there are some industry delegates also. Rajaram, my peer, is here. So I wanted to actually share with you guys about what exactly the industry is moving towards, right? What as Celcom, I represent Celcom, right? I'm the COO of Celcom Solutions Global, right? We are a system integrator, we are an AI first company. So I wanted to share with you a few thoughts about what we believe, Celcom believes, in the AI world, and what would be the impact, right, on the industry as well as in everyone's lives, as well as what is going to be the future also. So that's what I was thinking, maybe I'll share it with you without getting into the AI technicalities, right? So if at all, if I'm actually stepping on the wrong side, Rajaram, please forgive me for that, right? So he's the technical expert in the dais today, right? So, see, I'm thinking this is one of the conference which might become like a Dartmouth conference. So we all know Dartmouth is the conference 70 years back, right? Yeah, I did a Google. Yeah, I just did a Google. Sorry for that. Okay, 70 years back, and what we found was McCarthy and Turing, they coined the word of artificial intelligence in that particular conference. So I'm happy, maybe our SA Engineering College conference also could become one more Dartmouth, who knows, right? So maybe we are actually talking about the future, right? So 70 years later, when there is a different set of humans sitting in this room, they will talk about this conference, right? It's possible. Right? So I was expecting a clap here, so it's fine. Okay. So yeah, jokes apart. Right? So see, what was happening was, from the time 1956, right? So it has been 70 years right now, and 70 years is a long period, right? It's almost one human being's entire life, right? So what has happened? What has evolved in AI and ML? If you look at it, right? There has been a lot of technologies which has actually helped and accelerated the growth of AI. Not many of us understand that AI has not grown by itself. It is actually the result of multiple technologies, right? So we think AI has just jumped from the sky, and then we are all talking about Gen AI, we are talking about agentic AI, agents, RAG, right? Raja, am I right? Okay, right. So there are multiple technologies we are talking about, right? But what actually helped the entire AI to become a revolution like what we see today is because of technologies and the platform shifts which has happened in the last, especially the 40 years, I would say, right, from 1980s. So they still call 1960s and 1970s as AI winter. What that means is not much of investment was going in that area. Maybe people are busy with so many other things more than evolving the AI or technology, right? But from 1980s onwards, people started getting aligned to the original dream of asking the question, can machines think, right? Like how Newton was asking why the apple fell down, it could have fell upwards or whatever it is, right? So the guys who were there in the Dartmouth conference, they asked this question, can machines think? That's the one question which has actually resulted in this Gen AI today, what we are talking about, right? They started actually doing a lot of work towards making the machines think or understanding whether the machines can think like humans. That is exactly what has happened today, right? Then IBM Deep Blue came in when I was in school, I heard a news that Gary Kasparov was the #1 chess player at that time, right? So he was actually defeated by a supercomputer. That's it. We don't know anything else about it, right? So supercomputer. Supercomputer was playing against the world's #1 chess champion, right? But he lost the game, right? We didn't know that AI is behind it. We all thought it is just computing power, right? So because people did not give the name of AI at the time, we just said it was a supercomputer which was playing against a chess player and it won, right? Then slowly it died down. Nobody was interested about what is happening. Yeah, definitely academic people like you were actually working on the background, on the R&D lab, so that they were creating some big innovations, right? But what is the second milestone? IBM Watson, right? IBM Watson came in. What it did? It actually gave you the information based on the experience which you had inserted into it. So you tell the machine that this is what the rule which you guys have to follow. This is the pattern which is actually being followed in the last few years. So when another incident like that happens, then you have to behave in a particular way, right? So IBM Watson came in. But at the same time, when all these things were happening, from an AI point of view, there are a lot of revolution which is happening from a semiconductor world as well, right? Now we are talking about silicon chips. Mostly we are actually worried about availability of silicon chips, right? But silicon chips is the one which is actually making this happen. We were actually working on 2 MB RAM, 16 MB RAM, then GBs, then TBs. Now we are talking about not even CPUs, right? It's all GPUs now, right? So we all talk about NVIDIA and all those things, right? So GPU is the powerhouse which is actually making this entire Gen A experience what you see. If you do not have a GPU, just eliminate GPU from the equation, you will not have a Gen A. Maybe a maximum traditional AI alone will be visible to you. And that too, it's very expensive. GPU made everything possible. And then came the data, right? See, the traditional AI, it was actually like what I did when Muthukumar came and told about the participants. I did the analysis, I did the processing, and then I took a decision, right? That I will not talk about AI, right? That is exactly what a traditional AI will do. It will actually do based on some limited data, right? It will be doing everything based on some of the rules. But what happened was the big data processing was actually making a big revolution on the side. There is a separate thread which was going on, and big data was actually making or getting all the data in the world come together and then bringing out insights from there. So that is another thing, along with the GPU, made this Gen AI possible. Okay. And then our tech giants, whoever are investing in all those technologies, they came in, then they built AI models. So today everybody is talking about LLMs, right? When you say AI, everybody is talking about your Cloud LLM, your OpenAI LLM, right? Gemini LLM, right? OpenAI is nothing but our ChatGPT, right? So all that we are all talking about LLM. Then LLMs came into picture. So it is actually a cascade, right? So you have big data, you have GPUs, and then that is stacked on top by the LLMs. And then the LLMs are going to have multiple applications, which are basically the AI applications. ChatGPT is one of that, right? So this is what it has happened. So otherwise, now we are talking about AI and ML, the advances, right? The advances of AI and ML in big data processing, which makes it perfect, right? Without deep learning, without big data, your AI wouldn't have come to this level. So I'm very happy and being part of this conference where we discuss about the AI and ML in big data processing. Right? That is how this conference becomes very, very important. I see this as a melting point for global intelligence where the entire industry or academic world is coming in, right? And we are going to be discussing in the next couple of days, right? Arriving at insights about what exactly is important, right? I have a couple of requests which I will actually tell you at the end of the when I conclude the speech, right? So those are very, very important, close to my heart, and I strongly believe maybe if that is actually being taken care, it will help the overall industry as well as the lives of everyone, right? And how Celcom, right? So when we're talking about AAML and big data processing, I wanted to definitely touch upon how an IT industry organization can adopt AI into their organization, right? We are into a business where we provide offerings and services to our customers, right? Our customers meaning it can be a manufacturing giant, automobile giant, right? Or it can be a telecom giant, telcos, right? Or it can be a fintech or a banking institutions, etc. So we provide offerings and services to those big giants, right? When AI becomes the front end seat, right? We are all talking about AI. When I go and meet the customer, the first thing, they will forget about all the other problem statements and pain points. They will ask me, can you actually implement an AI solution for me? That's what it is, right? So they will not talk about, I have this problem, that problem, that. Today, if you look at the boardroom, all the CXOs will actually ask us, hey, can you guys come and help me on AI? That is what they will ask, right? So what we do is, or what we did was, first before going and advocating that AI is important for you, we wanted to first implement AI in our organization. So there are multiple arguments which was there. Can we train the people? Can we go and slowly implement AI across the company, etc.? But at the end, you know what we did? We just crash landed AI into the organization. I wanted to underline this word crash landing, right? So yeah, definitely it was not smooth, but we landed. We landed, and there were a lot of noise and all those things, but we were able to adjust to it, and then we are running fine, right? But why? There is no other easy way. There is no simple way. If you wanted to actually adopt to AI, it may be SA Engineering College also tomorrow, right? Any institution for that matter, because we are talking about I am going to teach AI to my students. I am going to bring offerings and services to my customers. First, we should actually make AI first in our organization. That is the first and most important thing. So we strongly believed in it, and we just crash landed. We didn't think about a process, a mechanism, a slow approach, staggering approach. No, that will all not work, because the industry is going in such a fast pace, right? We don't have time. But believe me, it is actually possible. Okay, so you can always talk to me offline, and then I can help you guys if you are interested. But that is how we did it. So today, last year, not even 2 to 3% of my organization was, I would call it as EAI literates. The literacy rate of EAI, right? 2 to 3%. But today, when I'm standing here, I see 60% of my organization is AI literates. The literacy has gone up. What we did, we created a product engineering team, we created an implementation team, and we created a user team. Users will be all the employees. Any application, right? So you have a lot of portals, student portals will be there, right? Staff portals will be there. Every portal, every application which you are going to touch, which your students are going to touch, or your staff is going to touch, everything will have AI in it, in some or the other form, right? That is exactly what we did in our company. So now everybody breathes, lives, uses AI, right? Then they want to get involved in it. They would actually see a lot of benefit in it. So then they will actually be interested to know how they can do this. That's how it is, right? So we did that. Right? So there's a lot of impact, I would say, because of AI in the industry. Yeah, there are a lot of bad impacts as well as a lot of good impacts. I don't want to touch upon the bad impacts, but good impacts, if you look at it, I will give an example, right? So if I am developing an application for one of my customer, and typically it takes 18 months, right? 1.5 years for me to enterprise application, right? Usually it takes 1.5 years for us to develop it, right? So what happens today because of AI? To cut it short, just 6 months. Just 6 months. So it is basically 33% of effort is what is required. Only 33%, 1/3 of the time is only required to develop it. That's it. Cost, absolutely half of what I used to spend earlier. 50% of my cost is reduced. Yeah, I can see what you guys are looking at me, right? So there is a reduction of workforce, right? Then what will happen to my generation, right? But believe me, today do you have a stenographer? Many of the Gen Zs may not even know what is a stenographer, right? Those days we used to have every one stenographer at least in every department, every office, every floor. But the same type of a role is available in a different form today. That's what it is, right? So the workforce is definitely going to be required, and it is actually going to be increased to multiple X's. But the type of role, the type of responsibilities, the type of work, what you guys are going to do, it's going to be completely different. That is what it is. Let's not panic here, AI is coming, we're going to lose the job. No, it's not all like that, right? Maybe we are in a transition state, we are just in a turning point, right? Everybody wants to wait and wait and watch where we are going, what exactly is going to be useful, how the benefits are going to be, what are the cost savings. Everybody is actually coming together and then looking at who will take the first step. That is what is there. Right? But I strongly believe once we take that left turn or right turn, whatever it is, there is going to be a volcano of opportunities coming your way. Please be ready. That's for the college as well as for the students here, right? So the opportunity is going to be immense. I think we are going to be grappling with the pressure of where the talent is. That is exactly what I am thinking we get into. Right? So what will be the future? Very simple. Today, 20 years back, or we are in 2026, right? We are talking about, let's say 2000. How many people had mobiles in their hand? Not even one mobile per house, right? That's what we had. But today, 97% of the global population, 97% of what? Global population is having a mobile in their hand, right? So it's a platform shift. First came the internet. See, according to me, people will talk about a lot of innovations, revolutions and all. For me, from IT industry, I see only 2 shifts so far. Third shift is coming. First shift, internet. www, right? World Wide Web. Internet is the first platform shift. After internet came, the way in which we lived our life changed. Believe me, man. Right? That's what exactly is that, right? Then, maybe another 20 years or something, right? The smartphones came, mobiles, and that too the IO, touch free or whatever, right? Touch phones, that came. That's another platform shift. Today, out of the 97% of the population, 85% is having smartphones. Nobody is having the old button phones and all those things. Everybody is having a smartphone, right? Small villages. It's not only urban population, right? I'm talking about everywhere, right? So that is another platform shift. The entire industry moved towards servicing and providing solutions for internet and mobile. There are many applications today that is not available in internet, but they are available only in your mobile app, right? How many people have currency in your pocket today? I don't even have a wallet, sir. Right? I don't even have a wallet. Right? So what has happened? That is exactly what is going to happen. Believe me, what Sundar Pichai is talking about, he is going to give you a class. Yeah, we have been talking about the Google Lens for very long, but that is something which is going to be a revolution of what he has demonstrated, which is going to come very soon. Mobiles will be gone. You won't even have a pain of carrying a mobile. Sir will be having a specs like what you are wearing now, and you will not be looking at me. You will be looking at something else. You will not be smiling at me. You will be smiling at something else. No, good things I mean. Yeah, not bad. Good things. So that's how it is going to be. Right? Yeah. So that is the IO change which is going to happen. The professors over here should be concerned about it, right? Already the students are not listening to you. They'll have a prescription from Sundar Pichai's down, some engineer saying that, yeah, this guy needs a class. Google Lens. Yeah? So, you'll be daydreaming. That's fine. That happens, eh? That happens. Everything will have a black and a white. Right? That's okay. Right? So, yeah, I took a lot of time, sorry for that. So, that is exactly what is going to happen in the future. And believe me, everyone is going to have agentic AI personalized for you. Personalized. You are going to ChatGPT, you are going to Gemini, you are going to that, Perplexity, etc., and all those things. You will go to, maybe they gave me a name also, AI Giri. My Alagiri AI, nobody likes it, right? So they gave me AI Giri, right? So there will be an AI agent, agentic AI for me, which is called as AI Giri, right? So when I am sleeping, that person will be awake. He'll be taking a decision. He'll be talking to you, right? You'll be talking to Dr. Lakshmi, you'll be talking to Rajaram sir, right? And Rajaram will be morning and will say, why you are awake at 3 a.m.? No, when I was not awake, yeah, my AI Giri was awake. He knew what exactly Rajaram wants from me, and I will be talking to him. He doesn't even understand that I slept and it is another version of AI which is talking. But Rajaram is a technocrat. What he will do? He will also go to sleep. So I will be thinking I am talking to Rajaram, but it is a AI Rajaram which will be talking to me as well. So basically what happens? Two individuals, two humans have gone to rest. You are with me? Two humans have gone to rest. But what is happening? Those two humans are talking to each other. That's what it is going to be. I will take to the next level. You integrate this application or agentic AI with a physical form. You guys have seen robots, right? So I'm going to connect this brain into that robot. What robot is doing today? In Chennai, it will serve you food. Maximum it will cook. It will open the door. But there will be AI, not smart and handsome like me, but it will be actually roaming around. It will be called themselves a AI Giri. I can go to Matrix, I can go to a cocoon and sleep. That's it. Everything will be done by that person. It will walk like me, talk like me, never sleep. It's scary, right? It is scary. But that is exactly my point, right? I'm coming to that point. So when we are discussing about this white papers, insights, etc., there are two important things which I wanted as a suggestion or a request, right? So what I want is, when we are actually looking at all the new innovations and concepts and all these things, please keep your ethical thinking always in the front. Right? That's very, very important. Because AI can easily create, very easily destroy. That's the most important thing which we all, I'm requesting all the delegates and scientists over here to keep in mind. So whenever you are building a technology associated with AI, keep that ethical thinking, ethical responsibility also and embed into the design. Embed into the design. Don't allow it as an optional thing for the next people, the engineers to come and then do it. When you are designing, when you are thinking, bring in that ethical thinking and design it in that. So no inequality, no biased approach, nothing will be there, right? And we will all be safe. I'm telling you, the examples I gave you, it is not from any science fiction movie. I'm going to be, you guys are going to be seeing it in the next 10, 15 years maybe. Okay, that's exactly what is going to happen. That's number one, right? Number two, it's more of a selfish from an industry was like me, right? So white papers are good, POCs are good. You are making the theory or proving a theory, blah blah, and all those things. That's very good, right? Because otherwise, nothing will happen to the industry. So the academic world is the one which is feeding the entire the academic world is feeding the entire industry, I would say, right? Without you spending so much of effort in your R&D labs, I do not think I will be even standing here, right? That is the most respect I actually do to the academic world. The request to you guys is, we need to actually not only bring in the insights, you please think about what is the business value which each of your innovation can bring. Very simple, it will expedite the overall approach. That's what it is. Today we are seeing it in the Western universities. Once the concept is approved in a conference like this, within a couple of weeks you see a product outside of the market. That is the pace in which we are going. So same thing if it happens in India, right? We need not look up west. So you can actually think about how you can add value from a business sense also. That's one of the requests I would say. Maybe I would actually encourage you guys to challenge each other, collaborate, right? So have good fun. So I thought maybe I was able to share a few experiences of mine effectively, I believe, right? So thanks a lot again for being with me, being very patient with me, listening to me, right? So I wish you all the best, all the participants, and many more congratulations for SA Engineering College for conducting this, and wishing you guys all the best. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. I never experienced a long speech with this much of interesting facts and insights. As we gather here to share ideas, explore new perspectives, and build meaningful connections, we are deeply grateful to have Sri S. Rajaraman sir with us to guide us through this journey. It is my great pleasure to invite him to the stage to deliver the guest of honor's address.
Very good morning to all. Distinguished guests on the dais, faculty members and students. It's truly an honor to be a part of this conference. I would like to appreciate college management, faculty members for arranging such conferences because it connects two things. One is research perspectives and another one is industry insights. It is very important because, as Alagiri sir rightly said, we are witnessing the big change. If you see the history of technology revolutions, internet took about 15 years to change the other industries. Smartphones took around more than a decade to change how we have to communicate. But AI is not like that. AI is going in a lightning speed. Every day morning we get AI updates. Every day morning we get new models released, new application released. Even stock markets are reacting to AI announcements. I mean, 2-3 weeks before stock market got crashed because of this Claude co-work. So let's not get overwhelmed with these AI updates. Let's stay focused on what we have to learn first. See, one biggest advantage we see here is technology has become democratic. Anybody can create applications. You need not be a developer or a designer to create web applications or mobile applications. That is what the biggest superpower we have right now in our hands. People who use it wisely will win the race. As simple as that. Coming on to the topic on machine learning, big data. Data is the new oil, no change in that. We have enormous amount of data from various industries, pharma, healthcare, finance, enterprise. We have lot of amount of good data in hands. But data alone cannot create intelligence. To extract insights and patterns, we need machine learning algorithms. Machine learning system learns from historical data, it detects patterns, and it predicts the future. So machine learning systems added on with automations and decision making is what we call it as artificial intelligence. Very simple. So why data is so important, we all know. For example, we can take an example of Netflix as an example. Everybody uses Netflix day in and day out. It has the best recommendation engine ever. Do you all think AI is the reason for that? Definitely no. Data is the reason for that. You have clean data, you have great AI. You do not have clean data, you cannot, even if you inject rocket science AI into that system, it will not work properly. Even from startups to MNCs are trying to inject data. Wherever I go, whichever company I meet, they are asking same what Alagiri has said. we want to include AI, we want to include AI. My first question will be, do you have clean data? See, without clean data, why in Netflix is so hyper personalized is because it tracks every clicks. If you see the Netflix dashboard, you can see you have seen this movie, so we are recommending these things. People like you have watched these movies, so we are recommending these things. That is called semantic search. So there are a lot of machine learning algorithms running to make the system recommendation best. Now AI is the superpower. Things which took years, which took months, now drastically reduced 10x time, it is taking in minutes. I myself can develop a website within 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes, not a prototype, just up and running in production, we can do in 10 minutes. There are a lot of tools. So my kind request is explore many tools. There are a lot of free credits to students and colleges providing a lot of stuff. So just explore many tools so that we can get good output out of it. So when I was studying, it's all toy projects of final year. But we are not expecting those toy projects in the recruitment. Whenever we are going for college interviews, I personally say I don't see resumes. Every resume is cooked up. Okay. If you see resume, everybody is downloading the JD, uploading in ChatGPT or Perplexity or whatever, just remaking the resume. Resume looks very fancy. It is as though they can just lift the company overnight. But that's not the fact, right? We all know that. Very simple is, we are just asking a GitHub link or an application link. That application link, I want to just browse through the application link. I want to go for an MVP, minimum viable product. In the product industry, we say this because right now in Zepto we have a lot of features, Swiggy we have a lot of features, but when at the time of launch, they would have been having a minimal set of features for the show up and running. Every enhancement will take some time, but AI is not like that. With AI, we are building applications in minutes. We are talking even for brainstorming. We are just creating a workable application within 10 minutes, and just we are brainstorming with our leadership and getting the application into live in a day or two. Now the speed is like that. Morning we talk something, afternoon we get the design approved, post lunch the deployment and testing is done, night we are uploading to production, it's live the next day morning. That is what the pace people are expecting. Coming on to the agentic AI stuff. See, I work day in day out in agentic AI systems, building scalable agents for big companies. See, the biggest it's actually changed how we work. Each and every phone has ChatGPT, each and every phone has WhatsApp. Likewise, you will be having an e-commerce agent in your pocket. You have to just say, I saw a Sony headset, I saw some XYZ product, it is now 15,000 rupees. You can just instruct the agent. If it comes down to 5,000, just ping me, post my confirmation, go ahead. Or even you can give your APIs or whatever authority you want to give it to your agent. It can directly book and it will ping you back. I think your Sony headset which you liked has come or dropped, price drop has been made. It's below 5,000, I have booked the order, enjoy hearing. It is not yet right now. I mean, many people are using their agents. Like ChatGPT before 3 years, it was a hype, but right now it's a new normal. Everybody, there are 100 people over in this place. How many of you have used Google search for the past maybe at least 1.5 years? We are just going inside ChatGPT, we are asking what we want, we are just getting the output. Nobody, even when Google exists, we have not gone to the second page itself. We will just search something, we will just scroll 2-3 links, max 2-3 links. We will not even scroll down to the first page itself. It's true. So realize the fact that AI is evolving, but still evolving. So it is not that we can say it is completed. It's still evolving. So don't get panic about the job updates. To be frank, a simple example, now you can see any company job boards, we are not putting it as software engineer. We are calling it as AI engineer. Why? The thing, we are not writing code, we are generating code. Everywhere you go, AI is, before people used to copy paste from Stack Overflow. Now everybody is writing some codes, everybody is generating the code, making some tweaks, up and running in production. We have to understand, this is real industry, guys. Understand that it's very, very important to understand this point, because, okay, now coding is not a big deal, then what's the big deal? Business is the big deal. Business acumen is the very big deal. We talk day in, day out to customers. We have to understand their exact pain point. We have to come back, brainstorm, how can we implement our AI solution to their problem so that their problem is completely solved. See, every problem will have an impact. So now AI has given a superpower that we can do brainstorming in a 100x way. If we can do the prototyping, we can do implement, which took months, now took days, even minutes. So understand that. So agentic AI will be the future. I mean, the next generation of software will be like many agents. We'll be working in our AI agents and humans combinedly. There is a platform called Moltbook, okay, MOLTBO, okay. It's like social media platform Meta or Instagram. You cannot see humans there. It's AI agent social platform. They take a topic, they put post, they comment, they debate. Humans can just view that. You don't have authority to go inside or log in or sign up. You can just go, you can just view what you want, and you can just see, okay, from as a third party, you can see that's it. So that is where we are traveling. See, as we talk AI, agentic AI, two things we have to keep in mind always. One is security. We have to be very ethical when we implement some certain AI solutions. Another one is cost. Every AI company is excited to have their AI ingestions into their systems, but we have to remember the cost. Whenever we say some solutions, see, for example, we can say Claude Sonnet is good for reasoning, so we can use it for customer support. Harvey AI, it's very good for legal stuff. Now our job is getting transformed in such a way, what model we have to use it for what use case. How many tokens will be burnt to get the exact output. There comes prompt engineering. What prompt we have to give it to the Lovable or any agent so that you get the optimized output with less number of tokens burnt. See, wherever you go, Lovable you go Cursor, Bolt, you will have some credits, right? Whatever prompt you give, optimized prompt you give, it takes less credit, it burns less token and give you the best output. So I request everybody to use those applications. I believe every application is having some free credit amount. So I request everybody to use those things and explore so that we can have a good amount of products coming out. Before I conclude, I would just say we have talked about big data, machine learning, many things, but we have to witness one thing, that we are at the remarkable moment of technology transition. We have to believe that. So I think we have more superpowers, we have a lot of opportunities in front of us, we have more responsibility. So let's research, let's innovate, let's ship great products. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your words will undoubtedly spark new ideas and will continue to resonate with us. Now I invite each and every faculty of various departments along with CSE faculty to join us in front of the stage for the group photo. I also request other department HODs and participants to join us on the stage.
Stay on. శాంతనం Let us be 20 కాదు శాంతనం శాంతనం అరుణ్
Thank you everyone. On behalf of everyone present here, I extend our heartfelt thanks to you for taking the time to share your valuable thoughts with us today. Thank you once again. I kindly request that all participants make their way to respective rooms for the next section after the tea break. Our sessions will be started shortly, so please head to your designated room to ensure we stay on schedule.